Mom has everybody. Hello, everyone, and welcome back as always. We're back again.
Hello. Ooh, look at this.
I know, Mom has everyone.
God.
Or all the ones that we have. We have Appa, Aang, and Momo. Mom's ready for the finale.
Yeah.
So we are on the finale of book 2.
Right.
Wow.
Chapter 20.
Gosh.
I keep saying episode chapter, but you know what I mean. So
Chapter.
220, crazy. So this episode is called The Crossroads of Destiny.
Oh.
What does this mean?
Crossroads of destiny.
What's
You have
meant
to
to
make
be or
decisions
something. Yeah.
on what your destiny will be. You have choices.
Yeah. So we're watching one of my old DVD sets, and the thumbnails are okay, but one kind of had a spoiler on it, so I just changed it. So we're not actually on that thumbnail yet, and I'll have you guys close your eyes when we get there to play it in the beginning. But I was like, why do you have to have a thumbnail of like that?
Okay.
Anyways,
Anyway.
yes, I don't think you guys noticed, but I changed it immediately.
Okay.
But yeah, so everything like really went down, or was going to go down, right? Because
They
like
go down, that's right.
Azula's
Azula,
manipulating everybody, and she's even manipulating, of course, Long Fang and the Dai Li, who were very powerful.
Yeah.
She got into the Earth Kingdom to start with by defeating the Kyoshi warriors. Like, that's big stuff.
Wow.
Well, thankfully, Aang is on his way, hopefully, and Toph is on her way. And
Yeah.
That's good, yeah.
And Toph
Oh,
learned how to metal bend.
Yep, right.
Yes, she
My
did
gosh.
in times of
Yeah.
need.
I love the build up to that, too. The music's really nice there because it goes back and forth between Toph being in that metal box and then the guru
And then
talking
the guru,
about the
yes.
chakras and
That's right.
you know, we're all connected, and even though we are divided, we are all the same, and all the elements is just an illusion to be separate, and so we're talking about that, and then going back to Toph, it's like, of course there's a lot of hints there, and it's like a perfect way to be like, holy crap, she's really gonna do this. Like you guys were even saying, oh my god, this is gonna happen. And just after, even when she metal bends and then all of a sudden, you know, she earth bends away, like it's just so cool.
God, yeah.
I love that.
And then Sokka meeting his father.
Yes,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
we didn't really talk about that
I
last time, so that was
know.
pretty
Oh,
cool.
that's really cool.
It was funny when he went into the camp, like, there wasn't like, hey!
That's right.
It was like, oh, just
took a little
staring
bit.
at her.
Yeah, and I know they're trying to build it up, but it was kind of funny to me
Oh
too
my
that
God.
like here you have this
Intense.
flying bison that I'm sure no one's ever seen
That's
before
right. Oh
or
my
rarely
God.
have seen, and the only one left, you know, and here he is like, you know, landing just a mountain away or just a hill away. And, like no one's like, hey. But yeah, like him walking in, people are just cool. But I think that was just the anticipation of like, oh, will they recognize me? Will they not? So I thought that was kind of fun how chummy they got once they realized it was Sokka. And
Yeah. Even
Yeah.
when he went into the tent, though, too, it was like, his father was like, maybe he just didn't recognize him?
no, he was looking down at the map. He wasn't paying
Oh.
until Bato
Okay, just like
nudged him.
nudged
And then,
him.
yeah, right when he nudged him and he looked
And
up, and then he
it's like,
recognized.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it looks like Hakoda, their father, is the Chief Hakoda, which we heard Chief a couple times, but yeah, so
That's
the Water Tribe in the southern area is very small, but they're proud. They seem strong, like they're alive, and it seems like they're surviving okay. Bato, though, I know we saw him a while ago. You recognize Bato, right? Like he was next to him who nudged him. We saw
Yes.
him originally,
Yep.
and he was left behind because he was injured, and we saw the injury of the Fire Nation.
Right,
his
on his
arm was all
arm.
burnt. Yeah. So I like how they keep those details in the show.
Yeah.
Like they don't forget about it. When there's an injury, like it stays with you, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. That's
But
right.
and also, Aang did not master the Avatar state.
No,
No,
we
he
did
didn't.
not.
He
He
didn't.
left at the 7th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's not good, and he needs to be able to save the world. So I understand why he picked Katara, like his
Katara,
earthly
yeah.
attachment, but to pick something more selfish over the whole world, like that's hard too, because that's a lot of pressure for anyone to begin
It
with.
is.
But Aang is really mature to really know what he wants and be like, no, he goes, I don't care about cosmic energy. And he's a real caring kid anyways. He was never about power, which makes him even better for being in the Avatar because, you know, like he is more
Right. He doesn't
open-minded.
strive on
right,
just,
yeah.
he doesn't
He
make his
cares
actions.
about people.
Yeah.
And
Just for the power.
so I think we should get into this. The Crossroads of Destiny.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
So what's going to happen when
Right.
Zuko meets up with Azula in Iroh 2?
Oh,
You know? And you remember what Iroh used to be called when he was a general, right? The Dragon of the West.
Oh, yes.
Remember that they
yes.
called him that
That's
a few
right.
times? So he has a lot of titles, and we know he's a strong firebender. You know, we've seen him do lightning before, and lightning's extremely dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
But he respects it completely.
He does. He
does,
wouldn't
he
even
does.
shoot Zuko when he wanted to redirect
Oh
it. He's
my
like, I'm
gosh,
not going to
no.
do that. It's a risk I might kill you, you know?
That's right.
So
Yeah.
I think we should get into this.
Okay,
The
let's
final
do that.
episode
Yeah.
of season 2. Woohoo!
Wow.
That's crazy. I know we watch it once a week, but it's kind of crazy how far we've come already. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh,
On your
oh
roller
my
skate.
gosh.
Ouch. Ooh.
Ooh, go.
Okay. It's just so weird.
Oh my gosh.
Aw.
Uh-huh.
Not good to lie. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Oh, no.
Wait a minute. Oh. Watch. Oh. See?
Oh,
Oh.
wow.
Pretty effective,
I
yeah.
guess so.
That's
Dragon,
nice.
I guess the
ST.
dragon. Oh my goodness. Whoa.
And lightning bending.
Wow.
No.
Oh,
Oh.
there goes that
Ouch.
sculpture of the bear. Oh, no. Ooh.
She doesn't even bother at all.
I don't think so.
All right.
Scaffolding. That was cute. And Tom just waves. You see that? Gotta dilate.
Oh.
That was the scared guy. Remember when Azula was?
Yeah.
Yes, with the
Yeah,
scar.
Yeah. Angry jerk.
I love his candle.
Yeah.
Ooh, perfect.
He's so wise.
He
Yeah,
is.
that's right.
Oh, taking him down.
Oh.
Oh.
No.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
It looks off.
Do kind of dance.
Puts his toes up. Oh. Oh.
Aw.
Nope.
Oh,
Oh,
Double dis.
turtle.
Why?
Wow, she's good. Ooh.
Oh, wow. It's nice of her.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
Hey, Sang? Yes.
Oh,
Oh, don't.
oh boy.
Oh, the title.
Oh, no.
Oh my goodness. Huh. Yeah, right. No way.
Mm-hmm. Poor Iro. Just.
Mm.
That's cool how they did that.
Yes,
You know?
that was.
Good, bad, neutral.
Yeah, that's right. Oh,
Ice that girl. Oh, here he comes. Oh.
It's so
my
great.
God.
And they're like, oh my god, you just bent that door.
No. Oh, oh.
Sharp.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Fraser. Whoa.
No, too.
She doesn't even bother.
This is not good.
Yeah.
Uncle? No.
Kind of like what
Wow,
Tom
he's
did.
doing pretty
That's right, yeah.
impressive.
Oh my gosh.
You're against so many.
Oh my God.
Ah,
Oh boy.
hurry, hurry, hurry.
Oh.
Iro, here he comes.
Yeah, not a good way to end.
Oh,
that
you
is
know?
a good way to end. Oh my God.
I'm so disappointed
Oh.
in Zuko.
Yeah. So,
gee.
what did you think about Zuko? Did you think he was actually going to like help out?
I thought he was.
Yeah,
Right
I
at that
thought so
instance
too,
where
but
he
I
was going to
was
go between
surprised.
Aang and his sister. I thought he was going to go, with Aang. But
Yeah.
he
His
went.
sister.
But I think the turmoil, the guilt, kind of just
the
took over
father,
at last
yeah.
second, and Azula's really good with her words, and he
That's
really
right.
just wants to be
But she said those
Accepted
words to
by
him before,
his
and
father.
she
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah.
really mean it.
exactly, and he's just still hanging up on
Yeah.
that whole "I want to be respected and loved by my father."
Yeah.
And
She knows
Katara
how
was,
to play it. That's why.
she really
Yeah.
does, and she has no remorse. Like she wants
she
power,
doesn't
and
That's what she
even
wants.
her control with the Dai Li and how she has the Dai Li do things for her. Like she does it
yeah.
because she loves just having the control. Like she doesn't have to show that she's powerful because she knows she is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She has that
Yeah.
pure confidence.
Were you shocked about Aang too? Like he went into the Avatar state.
That's right.
I didn't
Oh my
realize he
gosh.
can do it at any time.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that he could still do it, under those circumstances. I was kind of confused because he says, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, Katara, but now what does that mean? Like, what is
Yeah,
that?
it does get a little
Yeah.
confusing there. Like he could never control it in the past, as we know, because like with
He can-
emotion, with strong emotions,
That's right.
he would just trigger it and go into the Avatar state, but then couldn't control it when he was in it. And his whole purpose is to understand and unlock how to control the Avatar
So
state.
he doesn't
by-
kill someone or kill
Yeah, like-
someone he doesn't
That's right,
want
yeah.
to.
Yeah, I keep relating it now to Superman stuff. So that way he can unlock this great power like a superhero, and then
At will.
he can at will and control it.
Okay.
But right now, and he's so young, like training, because usually you have to go through so many years as a teenager training to become the Avatar and really understanding all four elements, because you need the balance, but he doesn't have that balance because he doesn't even know fire, and he lost control with that. And now he knows earth. He's a master with the other three elements. With the guru, he kind of learned how to reach up and almost connect with the Avatar, but he disconnected it right before.
Yeah.
So
That's
in
right.
desperate need, he's like, at this moment, he was like, I gotta remove myself and just be for the world and not for Katara. So he was trying that same thing he did with the guru to reach up. So he didn't actually full on connect with the Avatar, but he was almost there, and him going into that state, it wouldn't take that long once he mastered it. The fact that he still hasn't connected, he was so vulnerable just floating up there trying to connect.
Right, okay.
So it is a little confusing.
Okay.
So he said
It's
sorry
confusing,
because
yeah.
he knew that he had to not have attachment with Katara anymore. So even though she was in danger and all these people are around her and she could possibly die, he's like, I have to master the Avatar state to survive this and to figure out how to win this,
Okay. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the fighting at the end was just amazing. All the different bending and seeing Zuko and Azula like switch off with Katara and Aang and fight each
Yeah.
other.
I'm just so
That was
disappointed.
crazy.
Yeah, I was too.
And
Nice.
when Aang went up, he got struck by lightning with Azula, so he
yeah.
got struck through the back, and you saw when he fell,
Oh, yeah.
when he fell, like it went through his foot, so it exited, but he didn't redirect it at all.
Right.
So he, so it's kind of dark. Like he actually died there. Like she killed the Avatar,
Yeah.
And Katara, thank
Had
goodness,
that water.
the vial of spirit water
Yeah,
from
right.
the Oasis.
Yeah.
Thank God she kept it because she was going to use it on Zuko to heal his scar.
Right, and good
right.
thing she didn't.
I know, because then the Avatar
Oh my
would have been
gosh.
dead, and whoops,
Oh,
Fire
yeah.
Nation
Right,
won,
and
you
now
know?
he doesn't have a scar.
Yeah, and Katara's a very caring person, too, because she really wanted to see good in Zuko,
sure.
and she wanted to help him. And what do you guys think with that whole interaction with her?
Well,
and
I
Zuko?
liked
Yeah.
how she was still very upset with, she told him what she felt, but I did feel bad for him knowing how he changed,
Yeah.
but she didn't know he changed at that moment
Yeah,
in time, but I'm glad she told him what she thought,
Yeah, it's
And-
good that she did.
yeah, they
and
have
yet
something
she
in common.
changed over and she
Wow.
was going to help him
Mhm.
after, they had the same common, they lost a parent in some
Yeah.
way or another.
And they were both really close to that parent, like you always hope for that, like that
Yeah,
people
that's
have
right.
good parents, but they were both really close to their moms, and they disappeared, died, like Zuko doesn't know what happened to his mom, so most
Right.
likely she's dead. And Katara's mom died by the Fire Nation. We don't know
That's
how,
right.
but
Right.
so her actually hearing that side opened her up. She is a very open person to begin with, where she really does care about people, and she tries to see the best in everyone. I love how caring and how strong she is too, because she's not afraid to speak her mind, but she most times thinks first before she reacts, except with Toph and Zuko. But she does have like strong emotions too, like that, and that was hard. So thank God that Katara's a healer, and she had that special water to save him and bring him back to life, kind of thing.
Definitely.
And as they recapped in the beginning of this episode, Roku did say, if you die in the Avatar state, that's it. You know, you're cut off. You can't go in the Avatar state. Like, you kill all your past lives.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
Oh,
So what happened there?
That's it.
You know?
That's going to be wiped out.
Yeah.
No more Avatar, right?
Yeah, because it's kind of weird because, like, he did glow. He was in the Avatar state, and right when he got struck by lightning, you saw the row, when they had that flash of all the other Avatars, you saw them all disappear.
Yeah.
You know, so you got like hundreds and hundreds of previous Avatars now with all this knowledge that an Avatar should have to know not how the world works, but have all their experiences and to be wiser. Like, bye, you know, it's like not there anymore.
It's gone.
To see Iroh, because we know he has a lot of good in him, and he's been through a lot too with his son dying, and he was a great general. And that was really cool to see him as Fire of the West, you know, or Dragon of the West. Sorry.
Yeah, that's why.
The Dragon of the West was really cool.
That was
So to see him like that was amazing.
Yeah.
I wish he did some more of that, though.
Yeah.
We know through that because he was attacking Ba Sing Se, and he was really good at his job, and he was going to be Fire Lord, you know, and he still, because that's how it was, like, that was his belief at the time, like, he has to take over, like, the Fire Nation is going to be the ultimate leading element. And he almost got through Ba Sing Se, but after his son died, he kind of, like, made him rethink his life and how to go about this whole war. And so he was always a good person, but, like, it took him going through those pains to really realize, like, holy crap, this isn't how it should be, you know? Him trying to guide Zuko now, and we see a lot of good in Iroh. And up to the end of this episode, like, he's still, like, even being with Aang and friends, like, and talking to them, and he's like, I need help for my nephew, I need to, like, get him out. And he even fought to help Katara get Aang out of there at the end. And for him to get pummeled by all those, like, earth hands, like, that must have been painful, like, heavy boulders coming at him pretty much, like, hard punches, and he took every single one of them.
And what are they going to do to him now?
Yeah, and he defended them until he left, until they were able to escape. He defended them, and then he stopped. He's so honorable. He just, like, does what he has to do.
He did what he had to, and
he fought for what he believes is right. You know, and now he's really disappointed in Zuko.
Yeah.
I was really happy that, you know, Sokka really took control of the team and split them up. Okay, we're going to go this way. You guys go that way. And, you know, and everyone's just like, okay, you know. He does take charge when he needs to.
He does. Yeah, he's a good leader that way, and that was good. And I love how Toph is just, of course, so strong and abrupt, and how Ty Lee goes up to Sokka and is like, hey, cutie, or whatever she said, and then she's just like, bam, you know, because she knew right away that wasn't a Kyoshi warrior.
Oh my God.
And then that fancy dance that Sokka did.
Oh my God, it was fun.
It's well choreographed, right?
It was.
You okay?
Yes. Yep.
A lot of stuff happened, and, you know, Aang really stuck with it, where, like, you know, he really does love Katara, but at the same time, he has this major responsibility, and he tried to do the right thing, being the Avatar, because in his mind, like, yeah, he has to be the Avatar, you know, to save the day at the end, but, yeah, it didn't work out, so pretty crazy.
I know, I was so happy that they were possibly going to get together, but it really didn't come out too...
Yeah, that would be kind of weird, right?
favor.
Because I thought that seeing this episode the first time, I'm like, wow, like Zuko kind of joining forces with them. Like that's huge. And I was very disappointed in him when he didn't do it.
But even in the beginning with Aang and Toph going back, I knew they were going to go back to see, you know, everyone else. But I was like, oh, good. And they're going to defeat Azula. But that didn't happen.
Yeah. And that was crazy seeing, like, I know Azula knows how to do lightning and she's very powerful, but seeing Katara doing all her moves too, and these huge water moves, like taking out all the water and doing like a huge river, throwing so much at everyone, and so quick too. It was so elegant and powerful in how she was doing those moves, and how she encased herself with water and pulled it over to Azula, where here you have this lethal element, and she's pretty lethal too. Like, she can just encase Azula in water, and she was helpless until Zuko went over to help her. And for a while, Katara was actually defending herself because it was overwhelming with Zuko and Azula going after her. Like, she was able to hold her own for a little bit.
Yeah, she did really well for a while.
Yeah. So it was kind of neat seeing them switch off a lot.
I like the whip, the water whip.
Oh, yeah.
Between her
and the water whip was cool, and how she did that octopus type move that she trained Aang earlier in this season how to do that, like, because there were just so many Dai Li agents that how do you defeat that, you know?
And they weren't really doing anything, we're just standing there.
I know, it's
like really nothing we can do. Well, we're just gonna be here
like,
for her.
Yeah. I really enjoyed the fighting sequence. Like, they put a lot of thought into that, and even Aang, like, with all his moves with earthbending, you can tell he's really good at that now, but sometimes it felt like he was overwhelming himself doing these huge moves because there was so much emotion behind it, and then it was too much, and some firebending move would like throw him off or something. So did you expect Aang to die at the end?
I didn't. I had no clue that
he
would even be considered.
Yeah. And he is so vulnerable because trying to connect with the Avatar state, that's a long freaking time, where it seems like it because it's a powerful moment, and when everyone just looking up and backing away when the light took over, like that was a big scene, and it takes a while to go up, but maybe we're seeing it in slow motion too because it's such a rare moment to see. Like, no one's seen that happen. But yeah, like,
and even
he was
enclosing himself in the crystals, and he's just, getting into that state, just that alone took...
Yeah, it took time to meditate when, it's like all these people are trying to kill me right now. And so that takes a lot of meditation to do that. And I meant to say, too, with the chakras, I love how last episode they really talked about that, and how that is actually a thing where, like, that's strong in Buddhism and Hindu, the whole, like, chakra thing. So I love how they did explain that and how they made this part of the Avatar state.
That was good.
You know? Because it's a lot to consider. It's really a lot to think about.
Interesting.
But yeah, I love how like Sokka and Toph work well together, and they save the Earth King and Bosco. Bosco's cute.
He doesn't have very much animal intuition.
No,
he doesn't have it.
No, I know. He's like a little puppy, like the guy who's a nice grizzly type bear. You know? Yeah, not at all. He's like, well, Bosco, his animal instincts will kick in. It's like, no, not really.
I don't think so.
And going back to the whole Katara Zuko thing, when Aang was talking to the guru about loving Katara and having that attachment, I thought, first seeing this episode, I thought that Katara was going to start to have a thing for Zuko, and I thought that was going to completely turn things around, on him, like having affections for her, and then being like, oh crap, well, now it's easier for me, it's going to be painful, but it's going to be easier for me to just, go to the Avatar state
what I
at
have
this
to
point.
do, yes.
She's with Zuko or whatever, but that's where my mind was in this. I don't know if you guys thought the same thing, but...
I didn't.
Yeah. But that's where my mind went, because I overthink everything. I'm like, well, this could happen. Anything I watch, I'm like, craziest scenario, what's going to happen? But yeah, so we finished book 2.
Oh, wow.
Do you have any clue what the next book is called, or last book? We did water, earth,
air.
Fire?
I love how you both said different, because there's 2 other elements. So the next book is fire.
Fire, okay.
So, don't know. So I guess we'll find out more. So I can't believe
which
we're
makes
going on to book
sense.
3. Yeah, because he already mastered air, he mastered water, and mastered earth. So it looks fire might be the next one.
That's true.
So I will end it there because I know my battery's about to die. I'm looking at the mirror. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always.
Bye.
Bye.
Glad you lived. Tur saved me.